But when did you find out that you were going to be part of that match, and that Chris Jericho, who is legit one of your heroes, was going to be part of it?
I found out when I was there at the building again of day 2. I was not pretty much when I was about to enter. He had a little bus backstage, obviously, to make sure
Jericho
it's
bus.
top secret. Yes, exactly. We'll get into another one of his vehicles, I assume, soon. But that's kind of when I knew. When night 1 happened, that match went so well. It might still be my favorite match I've had this year with Takeshita.
Wow.
I was like, this is amazing. It just couldn't have gone better. And again, in terms of what it did for me, in terms of establishing me, there's someone in not just in the US but PWG against such a huge star like him. I was like, I didn't know what I was doing tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow is a bonus, because what matters is that day 1 happened, and that's all. And that's going to be my big takeaway. It was a victory. So to arrive to the venue, I knew I was going to be in a 10-man tag. I didn't know who was in it. I thought, okay, yeah, it might be a lot of people who were knocked out of the first round. Maybe there'll be someone. I was aware of the fact. I do remember that I was thinking in my head, Dynamite was in LA the following Wednesday. So right. I was like, maybe there will be someone, that Daniel Garcia's AEW champion. Maybe they'll have someone else from AEW just to pop down to be a part of either the tag or just the show. And just still didn't put in my head that it'll be the Jericho Appreciation Society. I think I finally asked someone. And I was like, oh, who is it? It's Jericho.
Yeah.
I'm sure I laughed.
I listened to the podcast you did with Jericho, and I think he said that was one of the first indie shows he'd done for many, many years, and he kind of jumped at the chance. So, let's talk a little bit about, because of course it was obviously a surprise to the audience, to the paying public, and obviously I'm guessing your team came out first, and then was it Judas? Did Judas kind of lead them out, or I'm not entirely sure. But when each member of the Jericho Appreciation Society started coming out one by one, I'm guessing that the pops and the reaction got louder and louder and louder until, I'm guessing, the roof came off when Jericho came through the curtain.
That's precisely what happened. I wish there was footage of it. And PWG are notorious for not getting the entrances out there. Yeah. And so if there's footage of it, it's only through fan footage. But that's precisely. So the way it was set up was there was going to be a 6-man tag, I believe. I don't remember what the 3 were, but we came out in teams of 3, and I was on Team Evil Uno. I think it was me, Evil Uno, and Kevin Blackwood, I believe. And it was going to be against Jonathan Gresham, SB Kento, and Daniel Garcia, the PWG World Champion. They came out, I want to say, second. And Daniel Garcia was just like, no. He already had a sparkly jacket on. He was like, no. I don't team with wrestlers. I only team with sports entertainers. And the crowd Then Judas starts playing. And it's precisely like you said. One at a time, people keep coming out. And we're like, whoa. And the reactions are already loud. And then when Chris Jericho, I think there was definitely people that thought, wow, all of Jericho Appreciation Society, except for Chris Jericho, are going to come out, which is cool. And then he came out, and it was just insanity. That the reaction, being in the ring while that's happening and surrounding that noise, was incredible, honestly.